Yeah, Coach, going back and looking at the film, I don't know. I didn't think the offensive line blocked maybe as bad as we thought coming out, but maybe there was a problem here and there with just having 7 real drives.
Man, I tell
Everything
you
gets
what,
exacerbated.
I thought they, in all honesty, I thought how you could convince your team of this is how we're going to win. I guess it's the old Dean Smith four corners. You know what I mean? Especially with the clock like it is. What was the game? 2 hours and 45 minutes. You know what I mean? Well, then you start pressing because you're supposed to win by a bunch of margin. It didn't go so well at first. Here's what I saw. Um, we're not covering. Our fits up front have to get better. In other words, everything's getting popped out to safeties, and we're not making any of them miss either. So we've got to make safeties miss. We quit putting RPO on the back end of it. We weren't particularly throwing the ball well either, weren't catching it. And so at some point, Dan and I had a conversation about we're going to win the game. Let's see if we can't try to get our run game going. And we tried several different things. We found out some things that we can do and some things that we can't do. How we could take the ball with the last 6 minutes and displace the line of scrimmage like we did and not do it at the beginning. We've got to figure all that kind of stuff out. But the bottom line is this, is that our fits aren't good at tight end. They got to get better. Our fits are not good consistently up front. They've got to get better. Our blocking on the outside is on edge. It's got to get better. Our catching game, we had 2 third downs. We dropped the ball. We stay on the field. The game could be much different. Those things we have to get better. But after I saw that, I actually thought we played better last week than we did this week up front. But I didn't think we played too bad, actually, last week up front. This week, it's all about edges. It's about displacing linemen. And when we're in double teams, the only time that we truly displaced their D-line is at the end of the game, the last 6 minutes. Those things have got to become more consistent. I think Bo has to become a more vocal leader. He's got to go. I think having Brady back will help us. But we have to get better there. We're addressing it. We addressed it last week. It may not be just a quick fix. I think where we're going in the order of how we're playing our games is going to help us with a new coordinator. And there were some mistakes. A new coordinator continued to try to figure out exactly what we do well, what we can do well. But you have to do something well, and I think our backs got to run harder.